Okay, forget the long and convoluted intro. Doctor Who. Okay, so Doctor Who episode 5, the Fingerwing of Jadoon. What's it called? Fugitive of the Jadoon. Amazing episode again. Near enough, I think near enough. Every episode this season has been amazing. So in this episode, just to so we can get straight into me talking about the theories and whatever that I've got. Jack Harkness is back. I think I was more excited for Jack Harkness being back than the Master being back, which is amazing. I literally squealed like a little girl when I saw that Jack's back. And I'll get onto him in another video probably. But I'm currently more concerned about the Time Lord. The Time Lords are in this episode somehow. Make it even more confusing. The Doctor is in again. But the problem is, with this Doctor, originally, I thought it was just going to be very similar to whatever that Christmas special was with David Tennant, where what's it called? Where one of the people thought he was the Doctor. One of the characters thought he was the Doctor, but in fact he was human. I mean, this Doctor, this Time Lord, is an actual Time Lord, but has our Doctor, Jodie Doctor, has no recollection of ever being this woman. Because it's a woman, it's a black woman. Well done, Doctor Who, going all out there. But then this Doctor, the new Doctor, who I'm going to call Ruth Doctor, doesn't know who Jodie is. So, but they're both the Doctor. And to prove that what the Doctor thinks, that this Doctor, the Ruth Doctor, is from the past, that they don't know that Gallifrey's been destroyed. Because when whatever her name is, picture on screen of the woman who the Doctor gave, like I said, look inside my brain, gave a memory of Gallifrey being destroyed, that we saw in episode 2, and beginning of this episode. And she was really confused. But now, I've got multiple theories. If Ruth Doctor is from the past, I don't think that is actually possible, because minus, so say if let's go through. Okay, so the times we didn't see the Doctor regenerate is from Sylvester McCoy. So yeah, 7th Doctor and the 8th Doctor, we never saw that. But we did see technically 8th into 9th, which is War Doctor into Chris Eccleston. Then we saw all the others regenerate. So it can't be New Who. It would have to be post New Who for this Doctor to exist. But then the entire thing with the amount of regeneration, the Doctor only being able to have 12 generations. 12, yeah. The Doctor's a Time Lord is only allowed to regenerate 12 times, but then in 2013, Time Lords granted him the ability to regenerate more times. So basically, the Doctor could be regenerating every day for a month and still be fine, possibly. So that means that means then he would have to come after Matt Smith, which it can't be from Matt Smith to Peter Capaldi, because Clara. And as we see them with Dinah, so I don't know how. Another theory, different dimension Doctor. This Doctor could be from a different dimension, but the problem with that is, in Doctor Who at least, it's extraordinarily difficult to cross dimensions. Yes, the Doctor did it with the Age of Steel, whatever it's called, with Alternate Earth with the Cybermen. But that killed the TARDIS for 24 hours. So it would have been quite significant, and probably the Ruth Doctor would have mentioned that. And also, that means that Ruth, Lee, and What's-Who's-It would have to all have travelled at the same time. But that means, it's complicated. So, to think of what other theories I had. It could, if it is from the future, if the Ruth Doctor is the Jodie Whittaker's future, then I hope not, because I didn't like the acting and the attitude of Ruth Doctor. But if this Ruth Doctor is from the future, then that means that Gallifrey isn't destroyed, which kind of links in again with the Master saying everything you know is a lie. Therefore, Gallifrey isn't destroyed. But also the problem with, but I haven't just realised, with the Doctor travelling to Gallifrey, how does he know what year in Gallifrey's history to travel? So he could have travelled to the end of its life. So he could have travelled in relation to Earth 2020. So he could have, this could have been the aftermath of the Time Warp. Obviously, probably when the writers were writing this, they probably were expecting the Doctor, or making the Doctor travel in at the correct time, if that makes sense. So it probably will be like 2020-ish in terms of Earth years. But but it was a jam-packed episode, because we had Jack Harkness returning, which again, amazing. Him telling us about Cybermen. Then we got more Doctors. But I think we're going to do what we did before. If I was the Doctor, I'd be trying to figure out who this woman is and see where she's from, rather than worrying about different continents with creepy teeth things on monsters, aliens, humans. But so I'm guessing that close to the end of the series, so that's like say episode 9, episode 8, we're going to be dealing with the Cybermen. Then we're going to be dealing with Gallifrey. If that's meaning having the Master back, having Ruth Doctor back, I don't know. No, just what I was thinking. Another thing that means that these two Doctors aren't actually the same person technically. If there's two Doctors, oh, never mind. I was gonna say, two Doctors being together would destroy the world, because that's what that woman said. What about the time when there was 5 doctors together? What about the Day of the Doctor, which literally had every single doctor up until Peter Capaldi? And that also that now means that Jodie Whittaker, if this woman is actually the Doctor, is our Doctor, that means that Jodie Whittaker is the 15th Doctor, technically, if you're including the War Doctor and this Doctor, if it's before Jodie Whittaker Doctor. Which is kind of hurting my brain, because it's a mismatch of things. So it's weird time, but if the series keeps going on how it is, the second half is going to be wonderful. That's all I've got time for today. It's actually quite a short video, but I'll probably, whenever recording another video, and also this video probably, when it goes out, probably won't have a thumbnail, because Adobe likes to say that the billing isn't working, even though it's perfectly fine, so thank you, Adobe. So I'd like to see you guys later, and if you enjoy Doctor Who, if you enjoy other random content, please like, comment, subscribe, do all behind any stuff down below, and I will see you guys later. Bye!